Hey everybody, it's Luke of our Galaxy Tech Review, and today we've got a product from Infinie. This is their quad USB wall charger for smartphones, tablets, and other electronic devices. You can check this guy out on Amazon for $15.99. I'll leave a link in the description below where you can check this out. Going around on the back here, we've got some tech specs on this guy I'll go over in just a second. This is a 4-port USB to AC adapter, so you'll be able to plug this into the wall and you'll get 4 USB outputs. The input on this is 100 volts to 240 volts at 50 to 60 hertz at 500 milliamps. Your USB output 1, 2, and 3 are all 5-volt, 1-amp outputs. They do list one for Android devices, output 1 for Android devices, but all 3 of those are the same, so I'm not quite sure why they did that exactly. The USB output 4, it does DC 5-volt, 2.4 amps. That would be good for tablets, your iPad Air, your Samsung tablets, that type of thing. Now, you could plug your tablets into any of the 1.0 amp 1, 2, or 3 outputs. You'll just get a slower charge on that, but you can pretty much plug almost anything into any one of these, but just know that output 4 is that higher 2.4 amp charging port, so that you can get a faster charge on your devices that way. Now, the max output for the whole device is 5 volts, 4.8 amps. Again, all USB ports are compatible with tablets, Android, and other electronic devices, and they may have had some cutoff here on the back, but I'm pretty sure they're going to say iOS, that type of thing. They do have some over voltage protection, output over voltage protection, short circuit protection, overcharge and over discharge protection on this guy, so you can feel confident when you plug a device into this that it's going to have some protection in it and it's not going to damage your devices. So let's take a look at the build quality on this. They don't give you a user guide, but it is well packed in here. They've got these clips kind of that make it a little difficult to pull this guy out, to be honest. But it is, for shipping purposes, very well packed in there and ready to go, so we do appreciate that. Now, you got the Infinie logo here. It's got this plastic casing on it. We looked at all the seams on it. It's very well built. It doesn't creak or do anything crazy, so they did a really good job of putting this guy together. Here you're going to have your ports 1, 2, 3, and 4 with an LED for when it's plugged in, to show you that it does have power to it. And on the side you're going to have which ones do what. Now, they did list this one for Android. That's 5 volts, 1.0 amps, as well as this 1 amp and 1 amp. Those are all the same, so I'm not quite sure why they said this one is specifically for Android, seeing that I can plug a Galaxy Note 4 into any one of these ports and get a charge. So I don't know, maybe it's for management or that type of thing if you want to do it that way. But anyway, these are all 3 of the top ones are the 5 volt 1.0 amp, and then you've got your 2.4 amp down here at the bottom port, which will be for your tablets and stuff like that. Although you could plug a tablet into a lower amp, it will just charge at a a shorter rate than if you plugged it into the bottom one. Now, they have a nice flip out here for you that is for your plug. I will actually demonstrate that, and we'll plug it in so you can see what it's like plugged in. We happen to have a setup here where we can plug this guy in. So as we do, you get a blue LED on the front saying that it's ready to rock. This actual portion right here is a rubber coated finish around the ports and on the top here. I'm not quite sure why they did it that way, but it's nice. It's nice color contrast, and it feels nice. It's kind of like this rubber coated soft touch rubber. And they did a really good job on this guy. This guy is a rock solid charger. The blue light does take a couple seconds to go out after you unplug it, by the way. Just one little thing that we were kind of confused about is why they labeled them the way they did. They probably could have, instead of just putting 4 Android, just could have put another 1 4.8A next to this one, just so that you know which one was 1 amps and which one was 2.4 amps. But overall, Infinie did a great job on this guy. We like the travel charger flip-up style for when you're putting this in a bag or a backpack. It doesn't get snagged on anything. That type of thing is really good. And on the bottom, you do have a model number, which is INF-quad 14, and then your input and output voltages, which we've already gone over. So Infinie did a great job on this. It's compact, gives you 4 full USB ports. You even get that 2.4 port at the bottom, and they did a great job, and we give it a thumbs up. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. If you guys have any questions or comments about this guy, leave them in the comment section below. We'll get back to you as soon as possible. Please like and subscribe, and we'll check you guys out on the next video.